So I found this information in a 2014 study in the Journal of Social, Psychological, and Personality Science. According to the data, if you want to increase confidence, you want to listen to Queen, Michael Jackson, Led Zeppelin, David Guetta, and Hans Zimmer. Now, what do these musicians all have in common? Gents, it's all about the bass. So the researchers were able to clearly show that this high strength, high bass music is internalized by people, and it basically makes them feel stronger, levels up their confidence. Next up on the list, be careful of counterfeits and generics. So this is from a 2011 study out of the Journal of Experimental Psychology, and what they found is the use of fakes, of generics, of counterfeits can level down your confidence. Basically, you're not going to feel as good about yourself if you go out there and you're buying and wearing a fake Rolex instead of getting the real thing. Now, I'm not saying go out there, spend a lot of money on a watch, but I am saying when you're making a decision of which shampoo you're going to go with, which food you're going to buy, you know what I'm talking about, those generics, those other brands you've never heard of. Now, you know you're compromising, you're saving money, and you may even tell yourself the ingredients pretty much look the same. But this can have a detrimental effect on how you perceive yourself. Basically, are you good enough? And that's what they showed in the study. Now, this isn't going to affect everyone. And if it really doesn't bother you, then just ignore this one. But if this does bother you, maybe you do want to spend a little bit more money to get the real thing. So the next tip to level up your confidence, ignore those negative voices in your head. Now, all of us have this self-doubt, but for some of us, it can be crippling. And if you're one of those people, what you need to do is learn to meditate for a minute a day, 5 minutes a day, and release those negative thoughts. This comes out of an Emory University in which they showed basically 1 minute per day of just simply, I'm releasing this negative thought. And you start with that, and all of a sudden you're going to start to feel better. You're going to realize a lot of these negative thoughts, they are self-created. They're not real. Now, that being said, if you've got problems that are real, you need to take care of them. You can't just ignore them. And a real problem that men over the age of 40 deal with, erectile dysfunction. Gents, if you're dealing with ED and like 75% of men doing nothing about it, this is going to sap your confidence. And gents, this is why I love working with today's sponsor, Roman. Roman's a one-stop shop where licensed U.S. physicians can treat ED online, and if the doctor decides it would be safe and helpful, Roman will ship your treatment directly to your door. Gents, with Roman, there's no waiting rooms, no awkward face-to-face conversations, trips to the pharmacy. Everything is done online. And it's a simple 3-step process. First, you go online and you complete that online visit. You chat with the doctor. Step number 2, you get a treatment plan from a licensed physician within 24 hours. And then step number 3, you get genuine medication shipped discreetly to your door with free 2-day shipping. Gents, if you're dealing with ED, don't let it destroy your confidence. I want you to go online, go get checked out by a doctor. ED is a problem that most guys don't tackle, but with Get Roman, it's simple and secure. So take care of it. For a free online visit, go to getroman.com/RMRS or click on the link in the description. Again, that's getroman.com/RMRS for a free online visit. So this next tip to increase your confidence is really simple. Take a shower. So most of us know this is common sense, but here's the deal. If you smell just a bit, it's going to sap away your confidence. It's going to really drop. This is based off a 2009 study out of the University of Liverpool. What they found is they had the 2 groups, and one group they asked not to shower for a couple days. The other group, they said, sure, shower right before you come in, feel good about the way you smell. Now, they filmed both groups, the unshowered and the showered group, and they had them read the same exact thing. But here's the deal, is the people that were unshowered, they weren't really feeling great about themselves. And even though this was a videotape, people were able to watch this and see, and they just felt that something about these people makes them come off as not confident. So guys, if you smell, and even if you're doing a video conference, you want to make sure that you clean up and you shower. Next up, gents, wear the right colors. This comes out of a 2010 study in the Journal of Evolutionary Psychology, and what they found, 2 colors dominated, created a lot of confidence for men, and that is the color black and the color red. Those were the colors that created confidence. Now, there were some other colors that you can look to bring in that in some studies did show that they increased confidence. They were blue and green. Both of those were shown to actually increase confidence. But yellow, gold, and white were actually shown to lower confidence. Now, for me, this jacket, I absolutely love it. I don't feel it affects my confidence. So this again is in a pure study. I'm not saying don't wear those colors, but I am saying, you know what? Maybe look to bring in a bit of red in your pocket square. Bring in that red tie. Bring in that dark gray colored suit. Whatever it takes to build, to level up your confidence. If it's an easy hack like that, use it, leverage it. So I think this next one we can all agree on, and that is exercise. When you take care of your body, when you exercise, you go to the gym, you go out for a run, all of a sudden your confidence levels shoot up. There's actually numerous studies on this, but the one I just read is a 2009 study, and this was called The Effects of Exercise, Interventions on Body Image, a meta-analysis. And what I liked about this study is, again, they looked at how do you perceive yourself. Not only do you feel happier, but your confidence levels shoot up. And this has been shown to be measured. It is very clear. So go to the gym. Go out for that run. So this next one, surrounding yourself with nature, going for a walk in the woods, going into a park. Guys, again, been shown in numerous studies, what it affects is our overall perception of ourselves. It allows us to free our mind, and it levels up our confidence because we're able to clear out our head. Now, this next one is really important, and I've been alluding to it in multiple points. I talk about happiness. I talk about confidence. Are they the same thing? No, they're not. But guess what? Our body and the way we feel when we're confident, when we're happy, it is very similar. So a quick hack to all of a sudden level up your confidence is to think happy thoughts. Find a way to make yourself happy. Do something that you know is going to put a smile on your face. Think of someone that's important to you. I think of my girls. I think of my son, just how proud I am of him. I think about moments that have just been great. And they have clearly shown that if you can link happiness and you can feel happy, your confidence levels are going to shoot up as well. And let's get into the next hack to level up your confidence. Remember your best moments. This is based off a 2013 paper, Power Gets the Job. Priming power improves interview outcomes. And what they did here, it's an amazing study. They had two groups of people go and do interviews. And this was both face-to-face, and they had to write out and answer questions. And the only difference between these two populations is they asked the people right going in, you think about your best moments, and this other group, you think about your worst moments. They let them think about that for a couple minutes. Then they went in and did the interview. And again, people that thought about something great, thought about things that they did awesome in their life. Maybe go back to fourth grade and that time that you kicked butt in that readathon and you read all those books and you were making all those other kids cry. You know what I'm talking about. You felt so good about your ability. Think back to that moment and use that to your advantage. Yes, to get the job, because it reminds you of the power that's within. And again, they've been able to show that this internalization, it's all about the mind, gentlemen. And don't just leave it in the mind. Don't be afraid to actually say it out loud. Have a mantra. Have something that you say, you repeat to yourself, I am worth it. I do have the skill set. I can do this. Whenever you repeat and you've got something that you say to yourself again and again that levels up your confidence, your belief in yourself, this really works. And if you need the data, I've got that for you. There was actually research done at the University of Toronto. This was published in the bulletin, Personality and Social Psychology. And what they discovered is that, yes, these affirmations, you saying things, being careful about how you say what you say and making sure that it's positive will have a strong effect on your own self-belief and your confidence. Next up, gentlemen, leverage luck, leverage superstition. So maybe you've got a lucky pen, or you've got a lucky watch, you've got a lucky jockstrap that you wear every time you go out there and play baseball. And please wash that. But the point is that superstition, luck, does have a measurable effect on our performance. This comes out of the University of Cologne, and what they found is that they were able to actually show that when people believe something has luck, it is superstitious, that they will actually perform better when they have it. So it could be a lucky hat, whatever it may be, even telling somebody good luck. Go out there and break a leg. This can have a positive effect on the outcome. Well, gents, if you enjoyed this video, check out this one, how to instantly be more attractive based on science. I love bringing in the whole science aspect, doing the research. Let me know what you guys think about videos like this down in the comments. But yeah, this video right here, I had a lot of fun with. It's really good. Go check it out.